see who we're gonna rock with this time. I don't know who I want to roll with tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used Bama. I don't think I've used Boise State either. Pretty sure I've used Bowling Green. Never used Colorado. Wait, I might have once. I'm not sure. Wow, their defense is not very good. I have used FIU before. Beat somebody using LSU with them. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try Georgia Tech.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise.
All right, Georgia Tech versus Louisiana State. Let's do it.
A victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. Today, we have one of those games that test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Turning first, huh?
Kickoff.
See what we can do.
He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
They got an interesting playbook.
The offense set for a first down play. The run to the right. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Kane. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Y'all see that was supposed to be an out route. And
he's going to score
somehow they got thrown to the inside, and that was supposed to be an out route.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and
That makes no sense to me.
It's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first on this ball.
Y'all saw that was an out
Kick it
route.
off and send that defense right back
Somehow
out
they
there
got
to try
thrown
to score
like it was
again
like
after
a
the pick
post.
6. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Dude,
Didn't
that
find
sucks.
any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He finds his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. He's looking to throw it. Get it out on the screen. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job, because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback, because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. Finds space on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU.
What was LSU's record this year?
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nine and 4.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're trying to get to it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Fast motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
I'll take that all day.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And I like the running running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. Some of it's not coachable. I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Still on his feet at the 45. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Coming out with it, it's Haynes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense rolls back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's King. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Picked off.
Dude, this quarterback sucks.
Looking for more room.
Can't throw it over the top. He's underthrown everything so far.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. That pass is incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make... the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Timing has to be so good. But you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll start this drive firing. Right down the middle. And his throw is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Wants to throw. It's King. Looking deep.
Are you serious? This quarterback sucks. He cannot throw it over the top.
Drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his
I have the mismatch every time, but this quarterback cannot. He literally just cannot, like...
I might try my hand on the
Oh.
other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws for the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. The give to the left side. Got room at the 35. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on first down, second, and third. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And third down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important. Having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the fourth down. But, man, what a nice play by the running back.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Haynes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Giving him his pads. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Where is my zone out there?
45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of it.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
He'll toss it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Give to the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking for a man. It's King. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, trying to burn this defensive back. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Now the pitch. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content take that thing all the way back.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
I watched that game last night. Who the hell is
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
I didn't see him a lot against Denver, and all of a sudden I says, man, that number 34, I ain't seen him.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas.
Hey, man.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Who the hell came out there and started kicking butt? I just...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes,
Still
I
in
do
this,
because of
this
that
guy
singular
gets
instance.
stuck.
I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
On third down, going up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? They're throwing for it on fourth down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him?
So he was up by 2 scores and he wants to quit. I'll take it, bro. Alright then.
Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the UMass Minutemen taking on the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. First down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quickly complete. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Handoff to the lone back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
Saw that
And he
blitz
was
coming.
loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. That completion gets them inside the 10 and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback checking the play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
All the way. Are you
That one's
serious?
incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking left. Pulls it in. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He fires a bullet to the right.
Nice.
And he's got it at the 25. Touchdown, UMass! Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And
Dude,
it'll be
how do you not hold
incomplete.
on
This
to that?
defense is physical and pass deep. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to. A first down for the offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the end zone. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. And down he goes back at the 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UMass. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like...
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big, and he runs it in for the score.
Ran right over that safety.
Line gets set. First down. The inside handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, he'll fire. Unloads it left.
Yeah, I think I did have the touchdown there, not gonna lie.
Throw for the big completion.
Dang, what a throw.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Fighting off the defender. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Quarterback checking off. The snap sets up the throw.
Touchdown.
Let's fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen. All business today for this ball club. They come
What a
out and they
game
get
for
the win.
UMass.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Yes, sir,
So that's going to
Steve.
do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey.
So he was up by 2 scores and he wants to quit. I'll take it, bro. Alright, man.
Yo, what up? Yo, if you in here, say what up. Come on, man, we gotta hold on to that. Yo, if you in here, say what up. You in here, say what up, bruh. That's gotta be PI. A big game against UConn, bro.
Welcome Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGurk Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the U. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Myers on the move. He's got it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll run play action. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he intercepts it.
Terrible
So you got to
throw.
give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offense.
The UMass offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The give from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware.
Offense getting set for 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield.
Come on, bro. You got 30 yards in front
Defense
of you.
just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Touchdown,
UMass.
UMass.
To the house. Touchdown, Minutemen. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have
That,
success.
dude, like,
I gotta
how
be
was that
aggressive
throw
against
so
the run
bad?
or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45.
What?
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Power football with the run. Using the spin move. Just searching and working for the running move as he gets it out to the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Martin. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it.
I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Why would I call
winning and
that
losing
they're
comes
not
down to
nothing
stopping big
around? I see
plays
that.
and getting big
Got a son on the
plays.
race. I
But if you
see
ask
don't
me,
know
it's more about how
Looking
good
them
you
up,
are on
don't know
third
about that.
down
Don't know about
and how
that.
efficient
Don't know about
you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see.
Not bad. I'm gonna go sort
The
AI.
UMass offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's
Oh,
not
yeah, he got
scoring
blockers
either,
for
but he can
sure.
find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to click.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive
What are you
play.
doing,
In
block?
the backfield, it's Harding. Makes the catch and knocked down. Offense gets set for second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, we know these are slick conditions.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got
looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Now facing a third and long. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to beat the D deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You can sense the frustration building.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout.
Dude, how am I overthrowing everything?
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Into the end zone.
Dude, are you serious?
Interception number 3 on the day.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red.
The UMass offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He's going to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the
How did he stick his arm out all the way out there?
Hands to knock it away. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a 2-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got the talent to do it. Let's find out what he does.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Into the end zone. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's squabble up.
Hey.
Dang, sir.
Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the UMass Minutemen taking on a team looking for its first win, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth